Hello everybody, my name is Rage and welcome to my Synergy Lab, a beautiful, gorgeous, sexy facility with all the right architecture curves dedicated to crafting the very best Isaac has to offer. And you know, I need to do more with the sprinkler because it's so awesome. And can we just talk about fast mobs, by the way? The ability to just go boom, 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 boom. I really like that. It's awesome. I mean, you could just have Dr. Fetus with Slime Milk and it kind of have the same effects. It doesn't do much, but I like it objectively. That's just my quick item review. More tonight at 9. Dun dun. But no, I need to do more of the sprinkler because there's just so much potential. They really are. There's just something about turrets that excites me. I really love turrets. I wish I owned a turret. I wish I could deploy turrets at will. Fire turrets, laser turrets, gun turrets, turrets. I just want to shoot people who come close to my house with automatic defense systems. And that's a simple dream, and I'm not allowed it. How unfair is that? The law is so restricting, it really is. But what we are going to do is have, well, I mean, you'll see. I mean, obviously you'll see. That's kind of the point of you're here. It'd be a little bit weird if you were like, nah, I won't see. Screw you, man. We're going to get ourselves a little bit of soy milk. Yes, we are, because we do need a fast turret firing speed, because indeed today we're going to focus on a little bit of lasering, because I was curious. I was very curious how this would turn out with the turret, and as it does turn out, I say, wow, yeah, whole box of tissues. Alright, in fact, talking of curiosity recently, I've been filled with the stuff. I really have. Though imagine being able to drink liquid curiosity. Actually, no, that wouldn't be good, because while you would probably be curious what liquid curiosity tastes like, after drinking it, you just couldn't help yourself from trying to do everything you could think of, and that would be really bad, because what if it overrode your basic survival instincts, and you ended up being like, oh, I'm curious as to what jumping off this cliff is like. But then again, most people know what happens if you jump off a cliff, so really that might not consider as curiosity. But then again, what if you secretly have the superpower of flight and you don't know because you've never jumped off a cliff? Not that I'm saying you should, alright, just saying that, alright, for any legal people watching this, I am not encouraging people to jump off cliffs, but imagine you could have the power of flight and you'd never realize it and you would die having untapped potential, and that would be so sad. So sad. Why is there so many empty rooms? I mean, I'm cool with this. I just wasn't really wow, the entire way to the boss is just empty rooms. Well, you're going to die kind of soon, just a little bit. And the curiosity that I speak of is recently on her way home from work, Danny lost something out of her purse, and she can't really remember where, and this is fine, these things happen, people lose stuff all around all the time, but she's very particular with objects that matter to her. You know, she's very OCD like I am. You know, I've got a lot of things that I need to do and check. For example, I can't close my office without stroking the handle and telling it it's okay, I'll be back in the morning, baby. And you know, that's just something I gotta do. You know, that's fair enough, don't you judge me. She has her own little quirks, but she always checks stuff. So when I was like, oh, you've lost it, I was like, mystery then, because how would this have happened? How would it have happened? So in order to try and remember how indeed it did happen, just going to grab myself some proptosis, which obviously, you know, not the most effective thing when it comes to this, but that's okay. That is definitely okay, because we're also going to grab a little bit of Sacred Hearts. We're just going to have really slow shotgunny tears for a floor. I'm sure that'll be absolutely fine in the turret, and this won't at all backfire in any single way. Alright, guys, don't just come close to me. Alright, alright, we'll go over here. You don't worry about it. Yeah, I did it. Alright, you as well. Cool. Yep, gonna get destroyed. Awesome. Managed it, guys. Don't worry about me. So, I went on, you know, like a memory walk. A memory walk sounds a lot cooler than it is. But you know, when you lose something, the best thing for you to do is to retrace your steps and figure out, I was here and then this happened. Maybe it went here. What about there? You know, you have the possibilities. You see what maybe could have occurred. So we went back and retraced her walk from the bus to the house, because she definitely had it after the bus, because she remembers checking it when she got off the bus. So I'm like, all right, let's do this thing. And she was like, yeah, there was this happen. Then I saw a cat that distracted me. Then I saw a friend who we spoke for a while. That distracted me. And I was like, huh. Alright, plenty of distractions occurred, but of course, you know, sadly we didn't end up actually finding it, so that kinda bugged me, because it's not so much that I want it found. I mean, I do, because it's annoying when you lose something, but more than anything, I'm just burning with a curiosity to know what happened to it. You know, I kinda want, like, an almost special episode dedicated to the journey of this lost item, who it met along the way, who it befriended, who helped it, who stole it when they found it, you know, the path that it went on to get where it is now. I need to know, alright? I have a burning, like, where could it have gone? And do you ever get that with something? Just an overwhelming need to know what's happening. More than anything else, just an objective, burning curiosity to be aware of just something. You know, like, it's kind of like when you're lying awake at night, when you're going to sleep, and you suddenly think about something, and you have this kind of sort of moment of, huh, I wonder what this is. You know, it eats away at you, it bugs you, you feel it like, why can't I remember that? It's just at the tip of my tongue. Oh my god, what the hell, my word. And you end up in a situation where, like, you know what, I have to deal with this, you know. So you reach over to your phone, you Google it, you find out the information, and you're like, oh, thank God for that. Alright, I've remembered. All is well with the world. My word, that was close, Roman. I've had times where I've got up in the dead of the night to go look for something, or to go remember if I put something somewhere, because it's just been like, I just can't quite remember, and it eats away at you like a mind worm. And ain't nobody want to get eaten away at like a mind worm. You just, believe me, you just don't want that. So now what we are going to do is acquire a little bit of technology. Yes, indeed. So let's do the floor like this, because it will definitely be better if I just suddenly acquire the synergy with this one. It'll have more of an impact. Yes, indeed. This should actually be pretty good. We've got a very fast, fairly damaging homing laser to play with, and I kind of like that. So after this walk, the failure to find the object, retracing the steps, finding out what she did, I was kind of lying awake in bed. I'd woken up, and I must have, like, had a dream about it or something, because I remember waking up like, oh my god, we're never gonna see it. I don't know what it was, but I assume subconsciously I was all about this. And I looked at my phone, it was 6:30 in the morning. So, you know, I would say reasonably late into the night or early into the day, depending on how you want to say it. And by the way, look at this. Is that not just awesome by itself? I don't know what that song is, but it feels right. You know, it felt right as the song for that moment. What would our Devil Deal have been? Not a bad one, actually, if this was an actual run. And I was looking at my phone 6:30 in the morning, and I'm like, hang on, what about if it fell down into the sewer? And you know when you're tired, and a thought grips you, and you can't let it go. You know, you can't let it go. As I said, maybe it's curiosity, maybe one of those things, but when you keep going over an idea in your head, you start to be like, yeah, actually, that's kind of cool. I like that. That's something, you know. You keep thinking about it. It's like sleep thought addiction, you know. It's like idea drugs. They just keep going around in your brain, and they make you happy, and you just want to keep thinking about them. You're like, yeah, when I get up tomorrow, I'm totally gonna do this. It's awesome. And you never actually do, but, you know, thinking about the idea of it, especially while you're tired or going to sleep or you've woken up, oh, it's an addicting feeling. I can't be alone in that. I just refuse to accept it. I've been hours thinking about ideas that I've never brought into into fruition, but at the time of going to sleep were like the most important, best idea that a human has ever thought in this long history of this tiny speck of the cosmos that we call a home for such an infinitesimally small blink of time when considering the grand scale of all of creation. But I had one of these thoughts, and the thought, as I said, was, what if it fell into the sewers? Because along the path of the walk home, there's the grates on the floor for when rain happens and to allow flooding to go down there, and obviously they lead into the water channels underneath the ground. And I could not get this thought out of my head. I really couldn't. We're going to get a little bit of bouncing tears, and we're also now going to go acquire a little bit of trinketness. Yes, we are. A little bit of wiggly and a little bit of wub. Yes, we are. Look at that, looking nice. And you're maybe thinking, how it's not that turrety yet? Well, it will get turrety, don't worry. Next floor, we're going to get all the turrety. Yes, we are. So, after considering this for a while, I decided that I needed to get up at 6:30 in the morning while exhausted, leave the house, and start wandering up and down a street, going down to the ground, crouching, and trying to peer through grates on the ground to try and find the mysterious lost object. And that's exactly what I did. And the thing is, I was tired, I wasn't really thinking straight, so I did this in my pajamas. Because, yeah, I wear pajamas. If you don't wear pajamas, you ain't living your life. They comfy as shit, and they help you have a nice, relaxing evening. Yeah, they are. And by that I mean pajama shorts. Either way, because, you know, ain't nobody wearing a t-shirt in bed. If you are a freak, you are too warm, you are not comfortable, you don't want that fabric rubbing on the fabric of your bed, causing chafing on your skin. No, you don't. In the hot weather, who wears a t-shirt in bed when it's hot? Well, you know, when the sun has been pelting the house all day and it's boiling at night, and then there are people that still wear shirts, and then they sweat, and then the sweat rubs into the shirt, and then, why am I talking about this? It's the big question. Oh my god. I just got very passionate for a second. But either way, I thought I needed to go wander the streets in not a lot, searching for this object because I was so convinced I'd cracked the case, so desperate for a solution as to its whereabouts. And obviously someone who was an early riser happened to see me while I was doing this, and I'll put a pin in that while you imagine how that exchange ultimately went, when you effectively see a really tired zombie looking crazy person, not really dressed for the occasion, peering down into various grates on a street where you live. It's not a good image to convey to the locals. Alright, so here we have our turret. Laser. So what I am going to grab is Tech X. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Look at that glory. Oh, look at that glory. And of course, we can do this, which, is even better. But we are going to get Continuum. Yes, we are. And now we just have this permanent pulsing star on the turret, while everything else just goes back and forward, destroying everything, cutting round and round. I mean, it's simple, yet so supremely awesome. And believe me, I've tried everything. There's not a crazy amount more you can do with this, but there is a little bit. You can at the very least choose what color you would like this to be, because the actual individual straight lasers in the center, they don't change. If we take number 1, we have this awesome. Is that not amazing? That glow with the red lines in it going around, spiraling out from the turret. Oh! So there you go, guys. The ultimate laser sprinkler. And look, when you have it in a smaller room. Oh. I love it so much. I really do. Oh, it's amazing. Go get them. Yes, indeed. And we don't even have that much damage. But then again, You don't need that much damage, do you? You really, really don't. God, I love this item. The potential is just so glorious. It really, really is. Hell, even without the turret, we could have some really awesome things occurring here. So yeah, someone walked up to me and was like, "Are you okay?" And bear in mind, I'm crouched down, head over a grate in the ground, staring into it, and I kind of turned my neck to them. I can't tell you how tired and half asleep and not really aware of what I was doing, you know. As close to sleepwalking as you can get without actually sleepwalking. That was the state I was in as I burned with the need to know what had happened to this mysterious lost object. Yes, I'm deliberately not telling you what the object was because A, I kind of like to leave you in mystery suspense, and B, I want to see what your guesses are in the comments because no, I'm not going to reveal it. And they ask, "Are you okay?" And I kind of look at them and go, "I've lost it. It's gone." They look back at the grate, and I mean, to their credit, they went, "Oh," and walked off and just left me to deal with that, which I guess is fine, right? I guess is totally fine. Alright, let's grab the Polaroid and set this up in here for some wonderful, wonderful action. We are going to, I guess I'll get the egghead, why the hell not, that will do. And we just need to clear the first wave, and then we'll get to the position where we can actually place turrets, and that would be very, very nice. Okay, let us have one here, and then darkness shall reign. Oh yes, darkness shall reign. Look at it, it's like tickling the gate's mouth as it goes past. Ooh, you know, I kind of like that, I do. Is anything actually surviving? Surely not. Come on now, you can't survive this. Superman couldn't survive this. Yes, you need to die, please. There we go. Alright, we can get another turret down there. Oh, look at them all crossing each other. And then I want one more here. Yes, we're going to start to get to the point where tiers get deleted, but I think that's okay. I really do think that is okay. Yep, there we have it. The beautiful sea of carnage. Is this not glorious? Is this absolutely not just glorious? So, the TLDR of how my adventure was is I spent 20 minutes walking up and down the street, scared these people, and couldn't actually find it, so I went back to bed, and didn't even remember I'd really done it until, like, the afternoon of the next day, when it kind of hit me that I'd actually, because I thought I dreamt it when I woke up again in the morning. I genuinely thought I dreamt the whole experience, when obviously I hadn't, but then again, one does not consistently believe that I ended up on a random zombie walk for no real reason, honestly, because it doesn't even matter that it's lost. It's not even that important, but I needed to know, and the thing is, I still do need to know, because it's still not been found. I still really want to know where it is. I really do, but I've accepted that maybe that's not going to happen, and so far I've not been any more mystery walks in the evening with, well, again, not the most appropriate of attire. In fact, a lot of people have had weird conversations with me recently. I don't know whether it's a theme. Then again, I do tend to attract weirdness. I mean, just look at Daddy. Ha ha! Oh, I'm glad she doesn't watch my videos. Shade. Oh, glorious shade. I probably should actually use some more turrety action, right? There we go. Oh, no, I accidentally had too many turrets down. Oh, no, not too many turrets. Whatever will I do? That was a giant worm. Oh, come at me, Skolex. Oh, wow, you actually survived. I'm proud of you. I really am. And down we go once more. I am curious as to how the Hush is going to handle this. But the other interesting conversation I had recently, and you know what, look, there is another thing we can do with this, there is, and I'll show you it, I will, but, you know, it's not my fault if you don't like it as much, but I bet a lot of you are asking, a lot of you are wondering, it's gonna crash, isn't it? It's about to crash. Oh no. Oh no, god damn it. Well, having restarted many times, I apparently can't go into any of my Synergy Lab rooms about the game crashing, which isn't the end of the world, but at the same time, I kinda kind of wanted to at least show you. You know what, I'll just show you at the end in a different run by itself. I think that's probably the best way to do it. It's not really a big deal. I do love how this looks when we are on this floor, though, because it contrasts so nicely, does the lasers. They're so beautiful. I really can't get over how much synergy, extra depth, loveliness simply being able to make it dark is adding. Like, is that not really cool? Just a whole nother layer that we've never really been able to experience before, just making everything dark. But yeah, the other weird conversation I had recently, I was at the gym. What was that? I was just going absolutely mental. Did you see that? That's crazy. Oh, I like that a lot. But I was at the gym and somebody walked up to me and they looked a little bit out of it, let's just say. Their eyes were darting all over the place. I feel like they weren't currently of their right mind. Let's go with that as a description. But either way, they walked up to me and they asked, "Is it your first time here?" And I was like, No, it's not. So already I was like, oh, thanks. I guess that's the impression I give off. Yay! I've been going for like a month. I know I'm still as weak as a wet noodle, but please, come on, my self-esteem here. So after I was like, no, he leant in, which obviously is, you know, sudden, and whispered, almost whispered, but he like got a bit closer as if to make sure I definitely heard him, and then went, "'Cause you look like this is your first time." And I'm like, okay, what is happening? What is currently happening? And obviously it's a weird situation to be in, you know, somebody to walk up to you and do that, and I'm like, as I said, it's not, but thank you for your concern, is the only response that I could muster. To which his reply, after leaning back again, was, "No problem, I'm the janitor." And I'm like, at this point, good God, please free me from this hell. What is happening? Why is it happening? I have no idea. Can it please stop happening? I'm like, I just sit there aghast, and the best thing I can think about, the best response I can think in this situation is to go, "Oh, well, you do a good job," because the place looked clean. And, you know, I didn't know what else to say. I really didn't. And then the follow-up was, "Yeah, well, as the janitor, I get free membership, so I thought I'd use it. And as you were new, I thought we could, you know." And I'm like, no, I'm sorry, I'm already here with a group of people. Otherwise, I'd love to. Because, you know, that's what happens, right? You end up in a conversation when you get into a conversation with a stranger. And don't lie, I bet all of you have done this. Where you are saying one thing, but thinking another, right? They are going, "Oh, yeah, how about this, that's happening currently, as people are experiencing." And your response, your words are, "Haha, yeah, God, what about that? Haha, yes, fellow human, I like you." Whereas in your brain, you're going, "Oh my God, I can't believe you spoke to me, you fucking weirdo. I don't like other humans. What are you doing? I'm just trying to go about my business. Christ, now I have to have awkward small talk with you? What the hell?" But again, your mouth's like, "Haha, yeah, totally, dude. Good to meet you." And you can't get out of that situation. And, you know, that's what I was experiencing. Very consistent, full force there. I really was. But obviously, eventually, I managed to get out of the conversation and return to the friends that I'd actually, you know, gone to the gym with, which was nice. But now I'm obviously just concerned for when he next sees me, and I am there not with anyone, and I can't use that excuse. And look, I'll just have to worry about that for the next time, I suppose. How beautiful is all of this looking, though? It's really great. Whoa, that glow when he died. That was amazing. Also, getting sucked into this portal with Egghead looks absolutely hilarious. It's time for the bonus round, because I honestly can't decide which version of this synergy I like more, and it's only one extra item. I mean, you've probably already seen it. It's Brimstone, but it does something really quite special to this, and currently it's more of a mess. I would say, because you can see less what's going on. But you've got a little hint in the center. Look, if I darken it... Alright, the glow fills the room, so it's less individually glowing, but we have this lovely spinning light in the middle that's almost like a warning, warning, warning! Massive amounts of disintegration laser is being fired! You might want to duck! And there's something about that I find really deeply amusing, and I think it's kind of really nice, but I don't know if it's better than the other one, because you do inherently just get this sea of brimstone, and you know, I do like to see brimstone. Yes, I do. I don't know. What do you think? Which one do you think is ultimately better? I do like the flashing warning lights. Like, don't get me wrong. I think it's very, very cool, but... it's difficult, you know, it's difficult. It's harder than deciding what you want from a food place in less than a minute. Have you ever had to do that? Have you ever gone to somewhere with a group of friends with the mind to get some food, and they've all known what they're wanting, so you get in line with them, they order, the next person orders, the next person orders, they blasted through it in 20 seconds, and now the dude's looking at you like, yo, you're part of this group that knows what you want, so what do you want? Don't hold up the queue, and you're there like... I had no idea what they serve here. Everyone else has been before, but not me. And I've barely even looked at the fucking menu, man. I have no idea what I want. I am so indecisive. You have no idea. Oh God, what do I do? I guess I'll have that one. Oh God, why did I say that? I hate that one, but I can't change my order now because that's just awkward. You're at that situation, yeah. It's not great. It's not a great sitch to find yourself in. I'm actually a little bit genuinely concerned at my amount of health right now, which I feel like I shouldn't be in your average synergy lab, but at the same time, we'll find out. We'll find out. Maybe I'll get some cool lucky drops from the bosses, eh? I can't believe I'm even having that thought. In Synergy Lab, careful, don't want to find myself getting destroyed by some creep that I can't see. Because the thing is, that's one of the real downsides of this version of the Synergy, because we do get to have this part, which is very nice. It's similar to something we've had before, and oh, teratoma, oh God, and that's very cool, but it's very hard. You know what, I'm going to take some damage. It's very hard to see what the hell is happening when this is all covering your screen. Like, I have absolutely no idea where enemy ideas are, where I should be dodging, anything like that. I've just got no idea what is going on. And that makes it, you know, a little bit harder to actually successfully operate yourself. See, I only knew there that I had to move because he stopped taking damage, which meant he was in the air. So there is every chance that technically I am going to die to the delirium here, but, you know, I think ultimately that's okay, because, ow, that really hurt. Hey, 2 of hearts, oh my God, we might have just been so coincidentally saved. I can't believe that just happened. That's amazing. Alright, let's do some more damage to this guy. I mean, it is cool, isn't it? The warning light. I can't deny that. I really can't. Don't stomp on me. Don't do it. Alright, let's double back to full health. Apparently I took damage somewhere. I have no idea when and where I did, but apparently I did. I mean, a part of me does just want to kind of run around and chill and let the actual turret do the work that it's supposed to do for me, but then again, I have no idea if that will kill it in time. Where even are you? I think he's kind of near the turret. Oh, he's over there. Oh, I took a little bit of damage there. Like 2 whole hits, which isn't great. I am so scared. Oh, we got the lasers. I'm assuming that they're dead. I can't tell. I mean, yeah, I could have added lost contact to that, but then again, I feel like that makes it a little bit too easy. But then again, if I'm worried about dying, is there such a thing as too easy? I feel like no one has ever said, there is a real chance of me dying here, but this is too easy, back to back in similar situations. I just don't consider that something that probably goes hand in hand, but then again, I could be wrong. See, that's the thing. That's the uncertainty of the universe, and you have to think about that whenever you do anything. Ow! Can we please Stop. Oh my god, there is a black heart over there. I can't believe we are finding in the actual boss room itself just the right amount of health to maybe, just maybe, scrape through this fight without actually dying. That is really quite funny. I mean, we're still not home free. You never know. But we could be. And, you know, we definitely would have been dead now if it wasn't for the heart. See, I can't see anything. I have no idea if I should be dodging, if I should just be chilling, if I should be standing. I'm on half a heart. Oh my god, I am dead. There we go. Alright guys, so that's the Brimstone version of the Synergy. I hope you also liked it. But yeah, my name's been Rage. Like if you enjoyed this, subscribe for more. And I will see you next time. Oh, goodbye.